Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Here in the divisional round, the pressure gets dialed up several more notches. Some players rise to the occasion. Some can't handle the heat. We'll see who shines in the spotlight and gets his team to the conference title game. It's the Chiefs going up against the Steelers. The towels are out, but it's set to be a cold one at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. And that's where we'll say hello to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, despite the elements, these fans here in Western Pennsylvania, they wouldn't dream of missing this one as you get a look. So on fourth down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Now Roethlisberger on first down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
If you're running out quickly, you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he... Third and 2. Now Roethlisberger throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
I really don't know where to go with this one. He caught the pass, but in the opposite direction towards his own end zone. That's not one you get every game.
And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody that has that ability, they want them on their team.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play. Here's Kevin Huber now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Taken in at the 22. We have played a quarter here in this AFC division. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2 as they take over following the punt with a 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, nice move. Whoosh. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle here to Coates. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On 2nd down, Roethlisberger. That's caught at the 2. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. We heard them talk before the game about utilizing the intermediate passing game this week. It works for them there. They move the chains.
And we saw them work on it.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 30. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And that's complete to the right side. It's Marshall. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The 15 yards there on the catch and run. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage if he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene. That's
no doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. He's got a man. That's Marshall. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Surveying the field. Over the middle here to Brown. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch, too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow
got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Sammy Coates from 6 yards away. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Here's Kevin Huber now as he's on to punt for Kansas City. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. This is taken at the 18. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the offense will come back onto the field with a 1st and 10. Getting set to go again, Ben Roethlisberger heading back out there. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving at a really high level. And it's also how you establish leadership by playing that well. 3 touchdown passes, that's the way to lead.
Now he's just hoping for number 4. Paul Warlow in to make the tackle. And quickly they get to the line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. Now they'll run it on the toss. Now here's a defensive timeout called by... So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. A beautiful fake. Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Antonio Brown with a return of 102 yards. And the Steelers offense, they continue to pour it on. Here's Kevin Huber now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fielded just inside the 20. And I know it's hard in live action, but you've got to keep your hands away from the face. That's a 15-yard penalty. You work on it all the time, making sure your target area is lower and trying to keep your hands away from the face mask so you don't get the big penalty. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Give him 13 on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a Pittsburgh 1st down. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays. Finding time. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 5 at the 4. 26 yards on the pickup there. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal. So he... Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off. And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge. And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way. At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him. And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge. Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. And on the ground they go with the running back. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. Taking it in. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone. It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go. You love pressure. I love it. We'll see it back now in Pittsburgh. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll give it to him right up the gut. A little 360. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there. 26 yards. And this Steelers offense is running away with this one.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
Here's Kevin Huber now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. .46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. 2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll come out in the pistol. The Steelers will go. It's Roethlisberger. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Oh, the lonely punter inside their own 20 figured for sure they were punting this away. They did not, and the move does not pay off.
You think someone put up the stop signal when he started to trot over the sideline? Nope, no, son. We're going to go for it here. Usually when you see a team do these types of things, it's because...
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. They'll give it to him right up the gut. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Into the 4th quarter now. The offense has got to feel like they've imposed their will and kind of taken the life out of the defense. And you can see it from the perspective of the guy carrying the football. Those holes have to look huge. Similar to a great hitter, seeing a ball come into the plate and he's in the zone. The ball looks like a beach ball to him. He's just smacking it over the wall. Now what you're seeing is a runner whose eyes are wide open, and he's envisioning a goal line.
Now a handoff as they run outside. Fighting him off.
Just ran right through the trash.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. A nickel back added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. He's got time. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And a solid run down inside the 30. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. And they're going to speed things up here.
Not an ideal spot to be on 1st down, but I love that the play caller did not immediately abandon the running game and say, okay, we've got to throw it in order to pick it up.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Fresh set of downs here. Oh, Roethlisberger going to throw. He's got time in the pocket, and he's going to drop this off to his fullback. Well, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open-air booth. The only